There's a pulse of momentum building this week, a sense that something is stirring, something ready to take form. Maybe you've been reflecting, gathering pieces, sitting with ideas that have yet to fully take shape. Now the energy shifts, not into completion, but into action. This is a time for movement, for decisions, for taking the next step. Even if you don't have the full map in front of you, the universe is nudging you forward. But how you respond, well, that's up to you. The first quarter moon is a turning point. It's that moment in the cycle where ideas begin to materialize, where choices must be made. In Gemini, this lunation highlights the power of communication, perspective, and adaptability. Pay attention to the conversations you're having, both with others and with yourself. Are you stuck in old thought loops that keep you from moving forward? Or are you allowing space for new insights, new ways of thinking, and new possibilities to emerge? This week, challenge assumptions. Ask yourself, where have I been telling myself the same story, even when I've outgrown it? What thoughts or beliefs no longer align with who I am becoming? And how can I open myself to a fresh perspective? Write down a thought pattern that's been limiting you, then rewrite it. Reshape it into something expansive, empowering, and true. After weeks of navigating the emotional, intuitive waters of Pisces, Mercury moves into Aries, and suddenly, things feel sharper, clear, direct. This shift encourages boldness in communication, but with that comes responsibility. Words carry weight, ideas spark quickly, impulses rise. You may feel a push to say what you've been holding back, to speak your truth with newfound confidence. Just be mindful. Does your truth ignite or burn? Are you using your voice to cut through confusion, or are you reacting from impatience? Use this energy to claim what you want, to ask for what you need, to step into conversations without hesitation, but with intention. This week carries the vibration of number 9, a number of completion, wisdom, and release. It's the final step before something new begins, asking you to let go of what no longer serves you so you can move forward unburdened. You might feel a sense of closure rising, a project wrapping up, a cycle ending, a version of yourself ready to be left behind. But endings aren't always dramatic. Sometimes they're quiet, subtle, a realization that you no longer resonate with an old dream. A shift in your priorities, a willingness to stop holding on to something out of habit or fear. Ask yourself, what am I ready to release? Where am I clinging to something out of familiarity rather than alignment? If I were to fully trust the unfolding of my path, what would I let go of today? Write it, name it, then decide to release it with gratitude, with understanding, with the knowing that something new is already forming in its place. This week isn't about waiting, it's about choosing. The moment of action is here. The momentum is building. It's time to speak, to decide, to take the step you've been considering. Not with recklessness, but with a deep trust that what is meant for you will meet you when you move toward it. You don't need to see the full picture. You don't need all the answers. You just need to start. So breathe, ground yourself, and step forward. The path is already unfolding beneath your feet.